Chrissy Swan Show.
Here we are raring and ready to go on this could be my favourite day of the year. It is my best friend's birthday today, and I thank the universe for giving her to me for a lifetime of love and support.
Beck.
Happy birthday, Beck.
Happy birthday, Beck.
And secondly, and maybe ironically, it is World Kindness Day, and kindness is my religion.
You should be the global ambassador for this, Swanee.
I really should. I'm really getting behind this movement. This is what you do. Do something kind and then log it with the hashtag one small act of kindness at thekindnessfactory.com or on your socials. I love kindness.
Inspires others doing that.
What have you done today that's kind?
Today, I shouted my mate... Actually, no, she bought me the coffee. No, I shouted... You know what I did on Friday? After our show, I shouted Jem and Joel on our drive team coffees because they were a bit tired and we'd finished and they were busy. So I said, I'll go to St. Ali and shout you guys
And
coffee.
the kindness there is not the money exchange.
No.
It's the going and doing.
Because they were busy. What about you? What have you done today?
I mean, look... I made a very spectacular steak sandwich for my 14-year-old son today.
Is he at home or at school?
And it was full. No, at school. Oh no, I packed it up in the old school bag, and off he went. I love kindness.
Chrissy's Say G'day.
I didn't really know that it was World Kindness Day until Leanne sent me a direct message on my Instagram. And it was very beautiful, and it ended like this. Happy Kindness Day, and I love you. I love you too, Leanne. You absolutely made my day. Let's talk about our random acts of kindness. Jason, what'd you do?
I took my groceries to my vehicle, and then I went back and helped this little old lady put her groceries in her vehicle, and then I pushed her trolley back. That was my act of
How good
today.
does it feel? Remember to log it.
I regularly do it.
Oh, good on you. Good on you. I tell you what doesn't happen regularly. You get sent a pineapple from Nova. You got $50 for that random act of kindness, Jason. Well done. Let's move on to Lee. What is your random act of kindness today on World Kindness Day? Lee?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I actually, a friend from the UK, my sister's friend, I've never met her. I saw on Facebook that she was out in Australia visiting, so I messaged her and said, look, can we catch up? So, picked her up this morning, never been to Watson's Bay, took her to Watson's Bay, showed her a meal and drink, and just said goodbye on my way home.
That is so kind, because she would have been lonely in a brand new... Oh, that's gorgeous, Lee. $50 for you. Nat, what is your random act of kindness today?
I just picked up my foster kittens from the vet.
Oh, my God.
Are they meowing in the
I want
background?
them.
Oh, yeah, they are. Sorry.
I love that. No, that's
Do
fantastic.
not apologise. What colours are they, Natalie, and how old are they? I love kittens.
They're 7 weeks old. I have two twin boys that are like a tawny colour, and then I have a white and black one, and then I have another sort of white socked tawny looking.
Oh my God! I'll take all of them, Natalie.
Yeah, look, it's hard not to keep them all. Trust me.
It so is. Gosh, you've earned that pineapple, you kind lady. You're going to spend it all on kitten whiskers food, I'm sure. Josie, let's finish with you. What is your act of kindness today on World Kindness Day?
Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Jack.
Hi,
Well, I was just at the post office picking up a parcel for my daughter, and there was a lady in front of me, and I don't know what she walked into, but she had like a bush in the back of her head.
I'm wondering where that was going.
So I had to let her know. I couldn't let her walk around with this gunk in the back of her head, and I helped her take it out.
What were the words that you said? Because do you remember I saw someone with toilet paper hanging out of their pants, and I said, oh, excuse me, you've got toilet paper hanging out of your pants, thinking it was kind, and she said, I know.
No, I just sort of like tapped her, and I said, look, excuse me, I don't know what you've walked into or whatever. I said, but you've got like stuff in the back of your head. And she just looked and she goes, oh, no, have I? And I said, yeah, look, I'll help you take it off.
Oh, you are kind. You are a kind queen, Josie. That's $50 for you. You can buy all sorts of stuff at the Australia Post shop with that.
The
Let me tell you,
best.
the best.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Chrissy time at Priceline Pharmacy, and you're sure to find a little something for everyone, from fragrances and gifts to a new party look.
Give great gifts, feel fab, and love paying less. That's the Chrissy spirit.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Change your name, or your family had to change their name in order to fit in a new country.
I like this.
This happened a lot in Australia in the 60s and 70s, and I'm reckoning it's still happening all the time. Over on Reddit, a woman has asked for everybody's opinion because she's from the Ukraine. She's moved to America, and her son's name is Semen. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Semen. It is spelt Semen.
It's Seaman.
I don't-
His name is Seaman.
I don't want to buy into the ridicule, but
I
I
do.
would not like my name to be Seaman
Absolutely not.
in a country where that means
Yeah.
not Simon, you know.
And imagine that kid being in class during sex ed, or when you get to that age when you start learning that stuff is.
That's it.
Learning what that stuff is. You'd feel like the butt of all the jokes.
Childhood is tough enough, and this is
Right.
what this woman is saying. Her son is 3 and he's been living quite happily in the Ukraine with this name, but she's moved to America and it doesn't mean what it does mean in the Ukraine. So she's asked people for their advice, and people have said, look, my ancestors, I love this one, my ancestors emigrated from Eastern Europe to America, and Cyril became Celia, Osrael became Harry, Musha became Mary, Chaim Lev became Louis. I mean, they're all such beautiful names.
Gorgeous.
Originally, it's such a shame. But as I said, childhood's hard enough without turning up on the first day of school with a name like Seaman.
G'day. And imagine having a name tag. Seaman.
It's just not great. Anyway, she's people suggested Simon, which is the closest, but she said, I've looked at my baby and he just doesn't suit Simon. So she's gone with Sebastian, Stephen or Stephen. She'll get back to us. And actually, the chippy, his grandfather came from Egypt and his surname was Sabugger.
Sabugger.
Can you imagine how that went down in the 60s in Australia?
Yeah.
Sabugger. Because back in the 60s, bugger meant something else as well. So he changed his name. So their surname is not a family surname. He just made it up.
And how did they come about picking a new one?
Just picked any name that he thought was fancy and nice that he could live with.
Wow.
So, yeah, on all of the birth certificates, that's not the name. It's like 2 generations of this surname.
That's kind of cool. I kind of love the idea of picking your own.
It's very... Well, you've sort of picked your own in a way.
Yeah, well, Charles is my middle name, but I go with Jack Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand how this could appeal to you.
Yeah.
Steve, did you or if your friend had to change their name to fit in, what was it?
Yes. So I met a friend of mine, and he had recently just arrived in Australia. And to my complete surprise, he said, when I shook my hand, he shook my hand. He said, "Oh, hi, I'm gay." And I said, "Oh, that's great, fantastic. I don't know how to take that, but thank you for being so open and honest with me. I have nothing against that." I then had to walk him through that gay means something a little bit different in Australia, and maybe he should go by Greg or something.
So where is he from with a name like Gay?
From India.
Right.
That is so. There is a great Instagram account that we love called Meg Stalter. And she often greets people with "Hi, gay." So that would work beautifully with him. And did he change his name? That's a shame. It's such a cute name.
He did. Look, I had to sit him down. I couldn't just say to him straight out, "Hey, look, you're really going to cop it in Australia." I had to sit him down and explain, look, gay is actually referred to as a sexual orientation here.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic diversity. But when you introduce yourself as gay, particularly in some areas, you're not going to win many friends.
Yeah, and also it's not about the friends. It's just like that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
You're just trying to say what your name is, not what your sexual orientation is. That is a great call. Jamie, what did you have to change your name?
Oh, yes, I had to change my name. Just some context. I'm of Vietnamese background.
Yeah.
Yes, so my name is Quoc, which totally sounds like cock.
Oh, right.
That it does.
See, I'm so innocent and such a good, kind, gentle person that I just see those cute little quackers when I hear your name from Western Australia. I didn't go to the rude bits, but yep, Jamie, I reckon that'll work better for you than quack.
Quack.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissy Swan's Who Am I?
Natalie, you will know this feeling. I am currently being shamed in my very own home by 5 brown bananas in my fruit bowl.
I threw out 5 brown bananas yesterday because I have tried to make something with them for a week now, and I'm like, it's not going to happen.
I know. So I'm at the beginning of the shame spiral. It's only just started. It's going to be another 3 or 4 days before I finally admit defeat and throw them out. But, geez, I'd love to be the sort of person that makes a banana bread.
What's the tip that Matt Preston gave me about them? Is it putting them in the freezer last time he was in to then make a smoothie out of them, even if they are brown?
Yes. And the brown ones are the best for cakes.
Yeah, and for the cakes,
absolute
of course.
best. So I may freeze them, Natalie, and then I can throw them out in a few months.
Just peel them before you freeze them.
Yes. Yes, good tip. All right, Natty, let's get you this money thanks to Queen Baking. Got $500 cash here, but I'm going to take away $100 for every incorrect guess you make. Let's go.
Clue number 1.
I am an American French actor. Now, there's not too many of them around.
Oh, nothing's coming to me.
It's got a French name.
Clue number 2 for $400 cash.
My first acting role was as a teenager in Homeland before gaining international attention in the coming-of-age film Call Me By Your Name.
Oh, Lord. No, I'm not winning this one.
I don't think you're going to know. I think you would know him by now if you knew him.
Clue number 3 for $300 cash.
I'm dating Kylie Jenner.
An actor.
Yeah.
French name.
Clue number 4 for $200 cash.
I am about to star in Willy Wonka, the new upcoming Wonka film.
He's like, is it? Oh, I don't know his first name. Chalamet.
Yes,
something.
Timothy Chalamet, $200. Absolutely, well done, Nat.
Yay!
The way the cost of living crisis is going, that'll $200 probably buy you about 6 new bananas.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I mean, we've been aware that Taylor Swift and Travis are in a relationship, and we've all been happy enough for them. But breaking news overnight has unmelted the hearts of everybody. My DMs have blown up. It's finally the sign that dry, angry old women have been looking for here.
Is it over this video of them jumping into one another's arms?
Yes.
I thought of you as soon as I saw it. I didn't even send it to you because I know you would have seen it a million times.
I shared it to my stories. I want everybody to start believing that love is not dead.
Including yourself?
Well, I'm getting there. This has unlocked something. So she runs off stage and she runs straight into his arms, and it's the most beautiful thing. Earlier on in the concert, she changed the words to Karma. Now, I mean, look, it's a distant memory and none of us care about her ex-boyfriend Joe anymore. He's dead to us, but he was an actor. So this line about coming home to her from the screen is about Joe. Listen.
Karma is the guy on the screen coming straight home to me.
Okay, that's Joe. He's on the screen. He's coming right up. No, it doesn't apply anymore. Travis is in the audience and she changes the words.
Karma is the guy on the street coming straight home to me.
And she's sort of laughing after it. It's divine. There's a camera on him. I mean, it's obviously all planned. There's a camera on him when he hears it for the first time and he hides his face and he's so delighted.
And in that, she says the Chiefs. For those who don't know, he plays for a team called the Chiefs.
Nobody cares.
Well, it gives context to the lyric
I know.
change.
People that care about him care about it, but Swifties don't care what he does. No, we just want him to treat our queen right.
I saw him rocking out as well to Blank Space. He knew every lyric.
Yeah, and he's a good dancer.
Yeah, he was.
Really impressive. Here's another little fun fact. While we're on the Taylor Swift train, which we're never off, it was Kelly Clarkson, another queen, who mentioned to her during that whole Scooter Braun thing where he had all the rights to her music and she couldn't make any more money from it. Kelly Clarkson publicly said, why don't you re-record them all and sell your versions? And that's exactly what Taylor has done. So Kelly Clarkson is the one that we can thank for all of these new Taylor's versions. And every time Taylor records a new version of her old albums, she sends Kelly Clarkson a big bunch of flowers.
That's a nice story on World Kindness Day, Swanee.
2 queens, that's right. Let's move on to Timothy Chalamet. I'm a Wonka fan. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original with Gene Wilder, is my favourite film of all time. I am excited about this new incarnation. I even saw that creepy thing with Johnny Depp. I'll allow it. But Timothy Chalamet hosted Saturday Night Live and gave his monologue. They're always very well written and well performed. He is a talent, and it was the first time that he could give a good old-fashioned plug to his film that's coming out soon because the SAG actor strike is over.
And now the strike is over, and it's like we're...
Enjoy it.
All returning to this magical world.
Best song of all time.
Where actors can once again talk about their projects.
The glasses are off.
Come with me.
Everybody sing it.
You'll be in a world of sheer and self-promotion.
I don't mind that.
Okay, I can say that my new film Wonka is out in theaters December 15th. Fandango, keyword.
Yes! I can't wait. What a great summer family flick.
Also, if you want to watch SNL, people don't realise you can watch it in Australia. The full eps are uploaded to Binge.
I did not know
Get around
this.
it.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Hi, friends, and welcome to your Arvo pickup. I tell you who needed a little pick-me-up. Kim Kardashian on the weekend. She's popped into Leonardo DiCaprio's amazing 49th birthday party. Before that, she'd been at a charity event. Last week, remember we saw her at the LACMA.
In that beautiful pink gown.
In that magnificent pink gown.
Yeah.
Even then, I said, Mike, I just look at her and I just think, I'm exhausted by what you have to do. Because once a year, I get hair and makeup and I go to a big fancy event. That's the Logies. And that takes me about a month to get over.
And on the day itself, it's an all-day job when you're in glam wardrobe. She does that every second day.
Every second day, and she's got 4 kids. I mean, I dips me lid to her. She needs the pickup.
She does. Swanee, in the most recent Kardashians episode, they go to Las Vegas to see Usher.
Yeah.
And they get in a photo with Usher after, and he goes, oh, do you want to come back to like the after party? And she goes, no, I've got a 1 a.m. spray tan back home in LA. I've got to get on the plane.
1 a.m.?
1 a.m. spray tan.
Oh, my God. I've got to send her an Oodie and a nice big cup.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go bum bagging.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Every time that comes out of my mouth, it sounds wrong. It sounds like something that happens at night in a park.
Yeah, it does.
That's all I'm saying there. Sharon, hello.
Hello.
Are you a walker? Have you got a dog? Is this what you need the bum bag for, Shags?
I do walk, and I have got a dog. His name's Mr. Douglas.
Mr. Douglas.
Fantastic name.
I love that so much. Does he respond if you just call him Douglas, or it is Mr. Douglas?
Usually just Doug. Just Doug.
That's fantastic. Lauren, have you got a dog, and can its name compete with Mr. Douglas?
My daughter wishes we had a dog, but we can't compete.
Well, you still have a good use for the bum bag. Don't worry. It's good for snacks. It's good for
Totally.
snacks.
Well, we're going on a trip, so I will be wearing that proudly in Japan.
Oh my God. Yes, it's essential in Japan.
Jealous.
It is.
God, may the best woman win. It's hard to pick a favourite here, and I'm not even going to try. Your names are your buzzers. I'm going to suggest we go with 1 syllable. So, Shaz and Loz, okay?
Sounds good.
As it is.
Straya. We're in Straya with Shaz and Loz.
Shaz and Loz. Best of 5. First person who gets 3 answers correct wins the game. Let's get cracking.
Question number 1.
Which Hollywood starlet shouted a whole Sydney restaurant gin cocktails at the weekend? She's our fave. Come on. She's the biggest star we've got at the moment.
Shaz?
Yes, Shaz.
Taylor Swift?
No, Margot Robbie.
Oh.
Question number 2. Monstera is a type of what?
Lauren. Loz.
Loz.
It's a plant.
It is a plant. Loz, are you a bit of a green thumb?
I am a little bit. I try.
Are the monsteras the ones with the big
Yeah, like
root.
big green leaves and they've got holes in the middle.
Oh, okay. And they don't have like a huge
Brown thing in the middle.
phallic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe
They
not.
might, actually.
Because they grow off that, don't they?
I feel like they
I think
do.
so, yeah.
Anyway, we digress.
Question number 3.
Who is behind this fresh hit?
It dropped Friday. Houdini.
Lost?
No idea. No idea,
No
sorry.
idea. I love how you answered in. Shaz, any ideas?
No.
It's the great Dua Lipa.
How do you ladies not know that?
Question number 4.
We're terrible.
No, enough of that negative self-talk. What is often used to make balloons stay upright?
Loz.
Yes, Loz?
Dad. Helium.
Helium, correct.
2 points to Loz. Shaz, you're not yet on the board.
It is actor Chris Noth's birthday today. Can you name his character in Sex and the City?
Loz?
Yes, Loz.
Is it Mr. Big?
It is Mr. Big, and you are a winner, Loz.
Ah, thanks, guys.
You put that bum bag on as soon as you get to the
I'm going
airport.
to send you a photo.
Yes, because the passports and everything fit in there. It's magic.
And what's your one tip with bum bags? Always zip them up.
Always zip them up, yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I was shook on yesterday morning. I followed Tilly Ramsey, Gordon Ramsay's daughter, because we did Celebrity MasterChef together. And I love keeping in touch with her because she is a darling and an angel.
And she's a lot of fun on TikTok too.
Oh, she's just the
Tilly.
best. She's just the best. And her dad share a birthday. It's either the same day as mine or very, very close.
November 8, Gordon was
November
born on.
8, right. Well, I look at Instagram and I'm like, oh, it's your birthday. They're enjoying themselves. Then there's a photo of her cradling a newborn baby. And I think, oh, my God, I did not even know she was pregnant. She's in her early 20s. And I think, well, that makes sense. No, it's her new brother. Her parents, Gordon and Tanner, have welcomed a 6th baby.
Wait, so they're the same parents Tilly has. Gordon and the mum are the same.
Gordon and Tanner Ramsey have been together for 1,000,000 years.
Wow.
They now have 3 boys and 3 girls, ranging in age from 25 years old, that's the eldest daughter, to 0.
Man.
A brand new baby. And I'm like, God, hang on. That woman has got a 25-year-old child.
Yeah.
And a brand new baby. How old is she? Yeah. So then I got onto Google.
Yeah.
She's 49.
Far out.
She's 49 years old and she kept the pregnancy under wraps. I don't know, for no reason other than it's nobody's business. But is it a miracle? This is my first thing, is it a miracle?
And can I clarify, do we know that she carried the child?
Absolutely. She's there in the hospital bed, top off, skin time. She has clearly had this baby at 49 years old.
That's incredible.
And I did a little bit more deep diving, and apparently it's not as uncommon as we think. There's obviously a lot of stories in the media and in real people's lives where it's really hard to get pregnant. IVF is a huge thing and infertility is massive. So either people aren't talking about getting pregnant very easily when they're very old, or it doesn't happen very often. But I would like to know. 13 24 10. Do you know someone, it may be you, who miraculously got pregnant in their 40s? Because we're told that does not happen ever, ever, ever. And yet Tanner Ramsey's here at 49 cradling a brand new baby.
It's quite amazing, and there's a part of me that goes far out. Gordon and Tanner must be tired, but then also how good that you've got kids that are young adults that can do like half the parenting.
Of course.
That's the best.
Yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're talking babies. Babies are always good news, and it was great news for Gordon Ramsay and his wife Tanner, who welcomed their 6th child. They're so clever. They've got 3 boys and 3 girls. But the interesting thing about it is there's 25 years between the first and last baby that this couple have welcomed. And Tanner, who had the baby, Jesse James, his name is, by the way.
Cool name.
Yeah. Was 49. 49 throughout the pregnancy.
I feel tired for her and him.
I just can't believe that it happens. But Cindy, it does, doesn't it?
Yes, it sure does.
Tell me, how old are you and what is going on in your womb?
I'm 45 and 20 weeks pregnant, and after getting told that I couldn't have any more children.
How exciting. Where were you when you did that pregnancy test and got that happy news?
I was at home.
And what did you think when you saw that line appear?
I couldn't believe it. I thought it would be hormonal or something for sure.
It's so... And are you excited? Do you have any... Is this your first baby?
Oh, no. I have 4 children.
Right. And so you would have given away all the cots and everything.
Yes, I have nothing.
Did
nothing at all.
Did you almost not believe it, Cindy? Like when you did the at-home pregnancy test, did you have to go to a doctor to actually believe it? Because I can imagine if you'd been told something like that, you would have sort of convinced yourself it's not possible.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I didn't think it was accurate. I thought maybe hormones, it was menopause or something like that.
That is unbelievable.
Wow.
Congratulations, Cindy. How exciting.
Let's go to Virginia in Essendon. Hey, Virginia.
Hi, how you going?
Good, darling. What is going on with you?
Oh, it's not me. My sister, I think about 4 months ago, she had a baby. She is 47 years old.
Wow.
And it's baby number 6.
Wow. My God, she's a machine, Virginia.
She's a freak.
How old is her eldest, Virginia?
Turned 17 in May.
Wow.
So,
and a brand new baby.
Yeah.
What a miracle.
Yeah.
Was she surprised or was this something that she just knew would happen?
No, it was a shock to everybody. She went to the doctors a couple of times and I said, oh, maybe it's a hormonal thing, maybe you're going through the change.
Yeah.
And that's what the doctors thought as well. And then they ran some blood tests and things, and they got her back in and gave her the news and said, no, it's nothing to do with menopause.
It's legit.
It is a baby. That is amazing. 47.
And let the 17-year-old do the hard yards, man.
Absolutely.
Let that kid raise it.
Tony, how old was your mum when she had her last baby?
48.
Whoa!
And what number baby was that, Tony?
Number 12.
Tony, what number are you?
11.
Oh, God! Does she even know your name?
Yeah, she had 6. I've got 6 sisters and 5 brothers, so I'm the 6th brother, 6 of each.
God,
wow.
She's clever. Can you please name them all from go to woe, please, Tony? Now.
Yeah, Heather, Millie, Kathy, Glennis, Andy, Richard, Mervyn, Alex, Bill, Tony, and Yvonne.
Yes.
Yvonne.
Find a little something for everyone this Chrissy at Priceline Pharmacy. Gift well, feel fab, and love paying less all Christmas long. That's the Chrissy spirit. We're giving you Chrissy's favourite things.
It's Chrissy's favourite things.
I can speak now.
You can talk now.
Emma, welcome.
Hello, is that Chrissy Swan?
It is Emma. What is your surname? I want to call you by your name.
My surname's Butler.
Emma Butler. Oh, I'll get you, Butler. I'll get you, Butler. It's a very ancient television reference there from a show called On the Buses from the Middle Ages, basically.
Thank you.
Now, you must have been in my mind when I was shopping for my favourite things at Priceline for you specifically, because I've got together a trend seeker pack for you.
Oh.
I know, and it involves fragrance, a gel polish kit, hair argan oil, which is amazing, teeth whitening powder.
My favourite.
The whole lot. Now, the question here is, are you going to keep these things for yourself or are you going to put them under the gift for somebody else on this World Kindness Day?
No, I'll be gifting it to Emma from Emma.
Good girl, Emma.
Yes, Emma. If, like Emma, you'd like a crack at Chrissy's favourite things, make sure you register via the Nova Player app or on Nova FM.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Liz Hayes is a total queen, right? She has been the best female journalist. Well, the best journalist. I shouldn't even gender specify her. For years and years, we first got to love her on the Today Show with Steve Liebman. She's magic.
I wish I was around or alive for the days of her being on the Today Show.
She's just so brilliant. And then she moved on to 60 Minutes. And if you're wondering why, it's because she's got a new book out where she details this absolute trauma. She's had a stalker for decades.
Really?
Can you imagine how unsettling that would be?
From like her days on the Today Show all the way back then.
Yeah, and she talks about how creepy it was. It started with a phone call, her phone ringing in her dressing room. And a voice she didn't recognise was asking her questions like, oh, why aren't you wearing the blah, blah I sent you?
Stop.
Yeah. Then he turned up to her parents' place and he hired a private detective to find out exactly where she lived. But luckily for her, the private detective then contacted her and said, did you realise this guy is...
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And she's just been unsettled by it forever.
That's
and I think
awful.
he's still around.
I can't believe we're just hearing about that now.
I agree. I mean, there needs to be stronger laws about this. Imagine feeling unsafe your whole life all the time.
I'm just reading here, Swanee. She started on the Today Show in 1986.
Yes.
That's a long time to have been stalked.
Yes. 30, 40 years. It's outrageous. It's got to stop. Tell you what else has got to stop, us thinking we're helping the staff at McDonald's. How many times have you eaten in and then packed up all your tray and thrown it away? I do it every single time.
Yeah, because you're meant to put it back in that slot above the bin, right?
No, there's been an article released with these are the top 6 habits that we really wish you'd stop doing at McDonald's. One of them is don't throw your pickles around. I agree.
Duh.
And there are some other fairly obvious ones, but don't stack the trays is something that annoys them.
Why does it annoy them?
Because McDonald's are big on dividing rubbish. So they put the papers with the papers and the food scraps with the food scraps. So when you throw everything in the bin and then put the tray on top, some poor sod on minimum wage has to then go through the bin, yes, and divide the paper wrappers from the leftover burgers. Not that there's ever too many of them.
No. I mean, it does make it easier as a patron to just leave it there.
I know, but I feel bad.
It does feel wrong.
But I will do as you wish. I will do as you wish, Macca's staff, that you're our favourite restaurant.
Now I want a Big Mac.
When can we do it? When can we do it? We can do it now.
We can do it now.
We can do it now. We're out of here.
Okay.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are coming up and we're going to Macca's.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.